This is New Jersey Daredevil, Dennis Rizzoli, in about 1977, this one, I believe, on a news item.
Ladies and gentlemen, by popular demand, the Philadelphia Spectrum is proud to present Dennis Rizzoli and his 30-foot Tower of Death.
I think he had a lot of guts to be up there. He had a lot of balance. He knew what he was doing.
There we go. Dennis, sadly no longer with us. I really didn't die how you think he would die.
Yeah. That's the more extraordinary bit.
I assume it's a quiet news day. Not any old unicycle, though, because Dennis is 35 feet high.
Oh, my God.
35 feet. It's the same as a 4-storey building, which he maintains himself, looks after himself. I think he helped build it. And he wanted to get on the Guinness Book of Records for riding this 35-foot high unicycle, and they just said it's too dangerous. We won't sanction this. There's no safety equipment. He calls it his Tower of Death, ominously.
I wouldn't call my bike that.
I'd say it's bad for mindset.
My favourite bit is him wearing his safety gloves.
Yeah, and elbow pads.
The elbow pads are great.
There's no handlebars, and they'll do fuck all to save you, mate.
And your helmet's pretty pointless.
The helmet's pointless. Unless you fall, by some miracle, you fall and land on something soft, like a hay bale.
Yeah, your head's
and then the bike lands on your head.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've had a couple of like Daredevil things on here. Obviously, Evil Knievel was the one who sort of started that. I remember in one of the early pods was a British stunt rider, but he had a push bike. Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Batshit bloke. So I think Dennis is in that mould. But what I loved about this, a couple of things, is he's quite a charismatic bloke. He's in great nick.
He is.
Also, there's that great late 70s, early 80s trope of to show him training, he's doing lots of sit-ups.
Sit-ups to camera.
Yes.
Sit-ups to camera, and the kind of sit-up that really has been discredited.
Oh, yeah.
But they say that, mate. But when you see those people doing those discredited sit-ups, they've always got great abs and they're in good nick.
Yeah.
So, you can either listen to your fucking tennis coach or you can do proper sit-ups like Dennis is doing.
Okay.
But anyway.
That's a throwback.
Is Dennis's then? Because this Philadelphia. No, because this New Jersey. I don't know if it's New Jersey or Philadelphia.
I don't know.
I got a funny feeling. No, it must be New Jersey. But he's certainly performing in Philadelphia.
He's from New Jersey.
Yeah. Because the one game is definitely like a Philly. I think he's at a Flyers game or so. I don't know. But anyway, let's just say he's from that area.
Yeah.
But he's at that basketball game.
Yes. That's a weird booking for me.
Isn't it weird? I mean, me saying about, but then I would have thought that until I was with the Chicago Blackhawks a month ago, and they, like I said, the biggest crowd pleaser was the 4 animated donuts having a race.
Those the Bulls, the Blackhawks you liked.
The Bulls, Bulls. Yeah, I'm wearing a Blackhawks hat right now.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Blackhawks.
Yeah, so there's always obviously been this sort of weird halftime entertainment thing.
Yeah.
We never really went into it in Britain. I don't think it was ever really a thing.
The other thing
over there
is, I was, in terms of the peril and the danger, the second video you put on, because of the camera angles, I got much more of an uneasy feeling from the second video, the news, the news item about
the longer one.
Yes, yeah.
The longer one, this about 3 minutes 38. That was 3 minutes 38 that made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's the one where he's doing it on a racetrack, I think, and he's actually doing a sort of slalom in and out with the cones.
Yeah, that's scary.
Because you really get a feeling for how high up he is.
And his mate just keeps going, watch that tailwind.
Watch that tailwind, Dennis.
So, He says, watch that tailwind when he's going in one direction. He turns around, he tells him to watch the tailwind again.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's on about.
Doesn't know what a tailwind is.
He doesn't know what a tailwind is. He's not helping.
I really got the feeling there, in that one, that if he did fall, because at points he looks... At points he looks a bit shaky.
Yeah.
He's going to die, and he's going to die on camera in front of a local news journalist.
Yes.
And at that one, I was watching it thinking, what are you doing, mate?
But I
There's no need. There's no need. And then I Googled him and realised that he died. I was like, okay.
Shit.
Why are you doing that?
Yes. But the bit where the news
how's that
reporter
making you any
says
money?
He's now back to the safety of the crane. I don't think that's safe. Because he's got his hands on the crane and then sort of leans back a little bit.
Yeah.
Mate,
yeah.
you've
Proper
had your balance all the
palm
way. You're still 35 foot up.
I know.
He fell off, though. So the news article that I've linked it to as well.
Of course he fell off.
He fell off at a New York Cosmos game at
Yes.
half time.
He had a terrible break of his arm. Compound fracture.
So bones through the skin job.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that bad considering how far he fell.
No, I was amazed that he got it. He had
Well, it was
minor
astroturf,
injuries on the
wasn't it?
compound fracture.
But it was 70s AstroTurf, which is like landing on green concrete.
Oh, God.
Green, sandy concrete.
Yeah.
Ow. He's also very young. He's like 21.
Yeah. Looks
Ow.
good, though. Moustache.
He does look good.
He looks cool. I just don't... With those sort of... I mean, Evel Knievel, when you got millions watching on TV and you got millions turning up places, or thousands in, like, Wembley Stadium, yeah, you're making a good living out of it, right?
Yes.
If you're the sort of... the follow-up Daredevils doing things on a much smaller scale like this, how's Dennis making money out of this? Because he's literally risking his life for an appearance fee at the hockey, an appearance fee at the basketball maybe, one at the Astros. Well, that's 3 appearances.
The people who are booking him, what's their thought process there around health and safety?
The
I
whole
know
thing
it
made
has
me
gone
feel
mad,
uncomfortable.
But also, if you're falling 40 feet onto someone who's there watching it with their kids...
Yeah, I'm suing the shit out of you from being dead.
Yeah, there's no way you're
Oh,
not
not
going
me,
to
right on
the
traumatise.
side.
There's no way you're not going to traumatise 60,000 people, is there?
No.
No.
And my widow's taking it to the cleaners. But, yeah. Such a weird one. And Vox Pops all the time. What do you think of Dennis? Yeah, he's got great balance.
Well, do you know what?
I hope.
The thing that really struck me.
I wish you couldn't do it over there, really.
The thing that really struck me was when he did it the first time when he does it in the at the game. Everyone's watching and everyone cheers, and I kept thinking, if this was at a British football match,
The
a man on a 35
Unicycle wanker, imagine it. Wanker.
Exactly.
Wanker.
What the fucking hell is that? What the fucking hell is that? And then he'd fall. Way! Can you imagine him stoke away?
Imagine you have a compound fracture in like fucking... Yeah, exactly.
Birmingham City.
Cardiff City against Millwall in 1978.
You'd be getting cans chucked at you.
Fucking right you would.
Coins.
How do you fall off? Someone stuck a fucking twig in my spoke, that's how.
Yeah. Coins landed in the wound.
And a man 35 foot up on a unicycle. I can hit him, lads.
You'd have to go for it, wouldn't you? You'd be having darts, 2 pences, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, darts at the wheel, trying to deflate it.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Also, there's the bit when he's checked, because obviously he's got just the idea of equipment failure. You'd have to have complete trust in your equipment. The idea of equipment failure is so terrifying. He looks at the 35-foot long chain and he goes, yeah, that looks pretty good.
70 feet.
Yeah.
Doubled up.
Oh, of course, yeah. He's like, yeah, that looks good.
That looks fine.
Wouldn't want that one to fail. Yeah, that one's good. Yeah. Because I suppose if the chain snaps, he's fucked, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. He's
And
screwed.
if you've got a
puncture,
crane
screwed.
there, right? This is the thing about I don't get about free solo climbing, right?
Okay.
For the same reason, right? Have a chain, be on a harness under a crane riding the unicycle, with the harness completely slack. It's not supporting you in any way.
Yeah.
But if the worst comes to the worst, you won't die,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
If you're a free solo climber, could you not have a? I know the whole point is that you're not using the ropes.
Yes.
But why not?
Yeah. Those are the elements I don't quite get.
Because
Exactly.
what you're saying is, I'll do this, and if I don't, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Well,
I think-
well
yeah.
don't do that.
But Yeah, I think
If
some
you want to
people
do
like
it,
that
although
element of
I said
risk.
something the other day, and I said, if you haven't got a wife or a family or kids or parents, and you really want to do it, crack on. But otherwise, it's so selfish. Dennis, man,
I don't have
something else.
that part in my personality. Oh, I don't have that part in my personality. And I kept thinking about his mum and dad.
Yeah, because you get empathy. They must
Dennis?
have no empathy, these people.
Do you have to, Dennis? Dennis, please. You're 35 foot up, Dennis. A compound fracture of the arm is the best case scenario, Dennis.
Can't you throw a
Please.
bucket of confetti over your friends like your brother does? Dennis, what's wrong with the exploding car your father made you?
Dennis, please. Do you have to, Dennis?
Now, Dennis, put
Have
the
we
big
failed you, Dennis?
Dennis, put the big shoes back on. Put your nose back on, and for God's sake, grow up.
I got criticism on the Elis and John show for describing the unicycle as like perennially uncool.
Which it is, undoubtedly.
Yeah, but then there's a unicycle club in Cardiff, and someone emailed in and said, it's like mixability, all age ranges.
All I can imagine now is this guy typing on his unicycle on a laptop, sends you the email wobbling back and forth.
It's just that, and I accept that if it's a way of getting people who don't engage in other sports involved, then that's
You
good.
can say about anything, though, can't you? Doesn't mean it's not lame. I'm not saying don't do it, but
It is a
if you're
bit tartan suit.
if you're going to do it, by all means do it, right? And enjoy it. But just as much as you've got a right to be in a unicycle gang, everyone else in the world's got a right to think you're a cunt for being in one. This is the thing. And no one's stopping you doing it.
Gang. Just out on a bank holiday, unicycling around the country lanes.
Black
of
leather
South
jacket on.
Wales. Yes. Stopping in
You're
George
going to
Law's
look like a
Cafe.
twat. And people are going to take the piss of you for doing it. And that's fine too.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's the
But that's everything, isn't it? Everything
Yeah.
is, I think motorcycles are lame.
Yeah.
There's millions of people who don't.
Yeah.
I think unicycles are lame. I think cycles are fine. That's just my opinion. But if you've ever
Yeah.
seen me on a bike and I'm wearing Lycra, feel free to call me a lame cunt. It's fine.
It's weird. It's like one wheel, lame. I would say 3 wheels is lame.
3 is lame. I
And
agree,
yet
yeah.
2 is fine. Why is that?
Trike, rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah. No situation where that's good. I would say a trike.
Or a tandem.
Well, I don't. I don't see any situation where a tandem isn't funny. I would say.
I found a tandem incredibly hard to ride with, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't work.
I
The
can
key
see
words
why.
that are with Mike.
I don't think Mike was cycling. Point 1.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
mask
just
on,
did-
didn't I, at one point?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you had a mask of Simon.
It was just the
Oh,
balance.
no, you were wearing
issue.
a what? You had a Simon Jones mask on.
Yes, I did.
One
Yeah.
of you did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I had these masks made recently. Look.
Of you. Interesting. Why have you
Well, I
got
didn't get
masks?
them made. They got them made for the.
It's quite creepy that you've kept
I
a
can't
mask
hear
of
it now.
yourself.
You are?
Why have you kept a mask of yourself?
Because we all had, when we went to Green Bay, they had these made for everybody. And
Yeah,
I
but you
just
have
got
your
mine.
face.
Yeah.
You
I
don't need
make
to wear-
I make Kelly wear it when I'm having sex. Haven't been used yet. I'll be getting used for a while.
I think Dal used to wank in front of the
Christmas.
mirror.
Did he? We've all done
Yeah.
that.
And it does remind me of Mike.
Oh, and that was basically the early 80s for me. In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, fucking fair play.
Yeah, full length.
For Lent?
Not for Lent. That was different. I used to think I'm a bum for Lent. Imagine giving that up for Lent. Why are you giving up for Lent, Mike? I'm giving up not wanking in front of a full-length mirror.
Giving up the negative
Yeah.
is such a funny thing to do.
Giving up not wanking in front of a full-length mirror. News.
News.